Don't tell me he's not a musician. He's not joking. This man is singing and monetizing. He's singing and monetizing his music where we are here looking for justice. So this man is a carpenter, he's a musician, and he's a pastor. So how can Wumi, ordinary Wumi, defeat a carpenter, defeat a doctor, an engineer, a musician? You're a pastor, you're a carpenter, you're a musician. Wumi, you are fighting with ordinary Wumi. Wumi is not even nothing. And I ask a question, between the God of Aloba and the God of Wumi right now, who is stronger? But with where we are right now in this case, who is stronger? This is what make Elijah to sing. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ó ti gbọ́ àdúrà Elijah, jọ̀wọ́ gbọ́ àdúrà wa. Àdúrà ló ṣílẹ̀kùn àánú. Àdúrà ló jẹ́ kí Wùmí rí ṣe. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ó ti gbọ́ àdúrà Elijah, jọ̀wọ́ gbọ́ àdúrà wa. You see, let's stop deceiving ourselves with Christianity. It's a foreign religion. Aloba, Elowa Sheshe. You see, stop deceiving people thinking that you are gentle, you are wearing white garment. You don't have any God in you. You don't live a God life. Let's see, Baba Loba, Ebo Sultana, Ebo white garment. Wear normal clothes, more talk. More talk like a man. Forget this nonsense what you do so. Okay? They can't joke. She understand. But listen, you see, as in, there is no space. Ojú àwọn èèyàn ti là, èmi ni mò ń lajú wọn, everyday mò ń lajú wọn. Èmi ni mo ní pé kó má dáwó mọ́. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń fún yín lówó lóṣooṣù, ẹ rí pé wọ́n ti stop. Aloba, they are stop. So nísìn, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀. Mo lè fún yín ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ kan pé yes, fi fake account inbox mi. Sọ ìkan ìbànújẹ́, kí ni kan yẹn tó ń dùn ẹ́ gangan. Ṣé owó ló need àbí just for Mohbad ló need? Fi fake account message mi, jẹ́ kí n mọ̀, tí n bá ti mọ̀, okay? Then, màá mọ bí màá ṣe put here to the public. Mo dẹ̀ máa ṣanwó mi bí Sam Clef. Màá kúrò ní just Mohbad. I don't like pretenders. Màá ṣanwó, màá dẹ̀ fi justice sílẹ̀. Mi ò ní dí ìjẹyìn wọn, ibi tẹ́ ti ń rí ìjẹyìn láti máa scam àwọn èèyàn. Màá filẹ̀ fún yín. Shop, ó ti di shop fún yín. J4M shop. Or Aloba shop. You understand? But pé ká máa parọ́, ká máa yẹ káwọn èèyàn máa wò wá bí pé àwa. Okay, sorry, let me speak English. For you to be lying, we have been here for good 2 years. Before this man knew what is called justice, we are the one that were crying, government exhume Mohbad. We were quoting law. The law says in section 24, Lagos Corona Law, section 48, say nobody should bury anybody without knowing the cause of death. We were saying nobody should tamper with evidence, section 123. We're talking about different commission, different prohibited acts. We called out on the government. The government was doubted at some point. And then we called ourselves together. We say, why can't we contribute money into the hand of this father, Mohbad father? This man seems scam, is the pastor. He can't scam us. And over 200 million plus was contributed. This man started speaking a different language. He went to beauty studio. He went to bring fine girl like this. And you know what we hear? The next thing, when we ask, Baba, what happened? Why is this like this? Why is the result? Where was autopsy done? Baba started singing. He went to bring one fine girl. He started enjoying our money. Again, no for Sanshitu. I have exposed them. Guys, Yusuf, guys, a joke, I can't be the question now. Papariano is speaking sense now. How can you be using Iyabo Ojo lawyer to be suing Iyabo Ojo? Somebody answer me, does it make sense? We say we are looking for justice. Iyabo Ojo is fully behind Wumi. Tell me how Sanshitu will sue Wumi. No wonder they are not suing Wumi. Tell me. That's my Papariano is lying. Papariano, Papa Bingo, this and that. But my bingo, my predictions are always correct. It's right. It's always correct. I am the one opening you guys' eyes. It's like they use something to cover you guys' eyes like this. How can you be using someone's lawyer to sue that same person? That lawyer has been working for Yabo Ojo even before you employ that lawyer. Why should you even go for that same lawyer? Why? Why? For a very important case like this, Aloba. Aloba, open your head, Aloba, Aloba. Aloba. Open your brain. What these people they want? Everything I do, they want to do it. And they can, see what they do now. Before you know, they go on try go do their studio like my own like this. Bro, I'm not be the problem. It's not trying to do what I do. It's not trying to do what I do. I am saying the right things. Sense. Your favorite. Open your brain. How can you be using Yabo Joe lawyer to sue Yabo Joe? You can't even use Yabo Joe lawyer to sue Wumi. Not even Adura. It will not happen. Because they will call you, they will call Sanshitu. Are you not happy with the amount we have been paying you? Come on. Chop their money and forget them. They are, in fact, they would have explained to Sanshitu their own side of the story. Let me tell you, Sanshitu is a Yoruba man. He's a Yoruba man and he's a Nigerian. He's somebody who have experience, who have understanding. They would have, Yabo Joe would have tabled everything down. What are you saying? You think that because Sanshitu is doing the work of Yabo Joe, so it means the man will be doing it, he will be loyal. You can't serve two masters at the same time, Papariano. Kini Papariano sọ fún yín. No wonder God reserved me, God kept me here, so that I will be guiding them. I will be guiding them. I am the only one opening their eyes. They are all blind. This is the way and the truth. You don't listen to me, you don't follow it, you don't want justice. You like to call my name for today till tomorrow. God know I mean well. Oh Lord. Má jẹ́ kí àwọn ọ̀tá olórí burúkú wọ̀nyí. Má jẹ́ kán rí mi mú. I can hear a voice. Mohbad. Say, brother, keep trying your best. My dad don't listen. Brother, keep trying your best. My dad don't listen. I feel it. I feel it. All right, bro. I know your dad is tough, but it's okay. Just do your best. We'll see again. I just shaked Mohbad. Somebody say, hooray! Guys, can you hear? This is Sanshitu is not a Yabo Joe lawyer. You see, their fake account has entered here again. Their fake account have entered here again. And this is how they lie. This is how they lie. They lie a lot. This is how they lie. It has been confirmed that Sanshitu is Yabo Joe's lawyer. Keep playing games. I know you guys keep playing games. You see, Papariano is here, but I have told you guys something. You cannot dine with the devil and say you do not want to dine again. Baba Mohbad has been with the wrong people. And these people, until the seas end, they are planted there by some wicked people. And they are even jealous of the fact that this man has a blessed son like Mohbad. That why is this blessing not coming from their own? So anything that we catapult, this man would have gone far in life if not these people that hold him down. They hold him down and using him for their own pocket and benefits. He's going nowhere. Look at the man there. Look at him there. Someone that's supposed to be international. Hmm? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see how they make him to become? He became a rag. Nigerians are coming. Nigerians are coming. Nigerians are coming for Mohbad. Don't worry. I trust Nigerians. Not just small thing like this. Small thing like this. It will always beat you because you will always think that the court, the system is supporting them. No, system is not supporting anybody. Just you will know how to fight your fight. There are some little things that you will do to them. They will sue you, very dark man. Why do they even sue you, very dark man? Because of little things. But you, all you know how to do is to tell people, go and apologize. Once they apologize for you, you are good. You are too emotional. Right? You don't seem like a good fighter to me. I can't bet on you to fight. Because this thing is a fight. It's becoming like a fight. If you want to fight, you fight. If you don't want to fight, stay off the, stay off the ring.
Never worked for Malian music.
Okay. Now, a lot has been said. Some people have said that this is all about money. And, we have to address that because they've said it's all about money. So the way we can put those accusations and allegations and speculations to rest is to ask you, Mohbad left your label 2022. When he left your label, he's been making music since then. And the music that he's been making, the copyrights and all of that, they belong to him, not to you, correct?
Yep.
So the only times that you guys had together was between, he's been making music since then. And the music that he's been making, the copyrights and all of that, they belong to him, not to you, correct?
Yep.
So the only times that you guys had together was between the time you signed him, which was what year?
2019, my hottest year. I signed him my hottest year, 2019, December.
Okay, December. So 2019 to 2022, you signed him, you recorded him, and then after that, he left. So you are not making money from his new music. Those accusations are not true, correct?
I'm not making money from his new music that is dropping outside Malian music. No, we not stopping his growth. We're not stopping him from dropping music. When he left, it was gone from Malian music.
Okay, you see, we live in, will I say, a time when a lot of our people, especially in Nigeria, can be, will I say, they can easily believe stories because we've heard people who have said that our former president, immediate past president, General Muhammadu Buhari, he died and was replaced by a clone named Jibril from Sudan. And so, it's very easy for people to believe, all of these things. So now we've known by the laws of physics, you weren't even in Nigeria. And
everything is a lie. Everything. There's a reason why. There's a reason why a lot of people probably trying to blame me for their own reason. I don't know why, but everybody can see it's a lie. Like something happened to him on the day he was out. Why there people are trying to cover up some things? Like I said,
so Aziz, you cannot say that everybody knows it's a lie. A lot of people are blaming you. In case you don't know, you've lost hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. So we need to clear the air. We need to clear the air with the truth.
That's true. That the losing followers is not like anything to me right now. Like Mohbad is late. It's not here anymore. That's a lot. That's more than I'd rather lose all my followers and have him here. You understand?
Why didn't you protect him with everything you've got then when he was alive? Very sweet to say. Why didn't you protect him when you have the capacity? Don't tell me Mohbad was being scared of women. Come on now, please now. This is what I don't want to hear, bro. Say, but we say Mohbad didn't pardon him. Ṣé bájọ ṣe Malians ni? Wọ́n wá fẹ́ máa kọ́nà mi. Wọ́n parọ́. Olúwa govern me. Wait, make I give Mohbad music. I no agree. This one no enter. Bro. Come. Bro. No, man. Come on now. Let's take Mohbad music for a break, I beg.
People are trying to cover up some things. Like I said,
Aziz, you cannot say that everybody knows it's a lie. A lot of people are blaming you. In case you don't know, you've lost hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. So we need to clear the air. We need to clear the air with the truth.
That's true. That the losing followers is not like anything to me right now. Like Mohbad is late. It's not here anymore. That's a lot. That's more than I'd rather lose all my followers and have him here. You understand? My followers that's a very small thing in this situation. It's very, very small. But to clear the hair is really, really important. And I believe the Nigerian police are doing their job. I mean, the government agency, they're doing their job, and the truth is gonna come out.
Guys, whenever you hear anybody say Nigerian police are doing their job, for what I did not do, you think I'll be waiting for police to do their job? For what I know I did not do, I don't have a hand in it. I'll be waiting for police to do their job. Hey, look at me. When I have my mouth, when I have my lawyer. Even if you are a police, if you say I did, I will arrest you. Let me tell you something, right? You see, if these guys knows that, they don't, you see, their hands are clean. From abroad that you are, you will find one or two persons next time. As you are abroad, you have your lawyer here. You will first use your lawyer to sue that person. The case, Adibi, you have sued the Yabojo during this time where all these things was hot, right? There, she would have surrendered that she doesn't have an evidence. Everything would have silenced. People would have focused on the right direction. But you went quiet. You let narrative to start growing. Now you come, you want to fight. Bro, go sit down there. Go sit down. Go sit down. All that time that was wasted, crying and Amali shouting, we would have used that time to focus on the right channel because there's no how. You have done the right thing then. Just argue didn't do the right thing. If you have done the right thing then, I don't want to believe that. All this Zoro, maybe all that time they were bribing Zoro, they were bribing that guy that was in the hospital. They were destroying evidence. It's not that everything has been destroyed, nothing is there. Everybody's coming back out to bounce. Like, come on, bro, look, leave this now, baby. We're gonna forget about this nonsense when I talk. I beg, no, move on, I beg. This is irritating. Bro, forget that thing. Nigerian police are doing their job. If Nigerian police are doing their job, Nigerian police said they have enough evidence from eyewitness that you, Naramali Samlari, you threatened and bullied Mohbad. Yes, I can play the video. Let me show you the video. Let me show you the video. Since Nigerian police are doing their job, I want to quote you by the Nigerian police that you mentioned. So that when you come out tomorrow, I hope you have a representative here who are watching me. So that, I don't like nonsense. Man like Ushinite. That's what I mean. You want nonsense when you like. Let's see, 1 minute.
You will have to, before I start, you have to pass because this might be the, well, comparatively longest media briefing. It's not too long, but it's not like our usual. So, are we set?
Yeah, are we set? Yes, sir. Okay.
Good afternoon once again. This is a press briefing by the CP, Lagos State CP Owomwa, on the interim investigation report into the unfortunate death of Ileri Oluwaladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad. Gentlemen of the press, you will recall that the unfortunate death of Ileri Oluwaladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad, on 12 September 2023 triggered widely held suspicions of the circumstances of his death and allegations of complicity of some personalities in the process. In consequence, I inaugurated a special investigation team with the main task of undertaking a detailed, professional, fair, transparent, rule of law guided, and evidence-led homicide investigation. The end goal of this initiative is not only to unravel the circumstances of the singer's death, but to deliver justice for Mohbad. I had, while inaugurating the special investigation team, projected a 2-week timeline for the perfection of the police interim investigation report, with the assurance that members of the public will be kept abreast of the investigative progress as much as legally and professionally permissible. I can today confirm that the police interim investigation report is now ready, and this media briefing is being undertaken in fulfillment of our assurances to keep Lagosians, Nigerians, and indeed the international community abreast of the status of the case. This briefing therefore focuses on police investigative actions since the investigation commenced, the interim findings on the strength of facts and of evidential value so far established, and grounds pending further actions in guiding the investigation to conclusion. The investigation process was directed at addressing 2 fundamental questions. Firstly, what are the immediate chain of events that occasioned the death of Mohbad? Secondly, who are the actors that could, within the context of extant criminal law and procedures, be evidentially held criminally liable, either individually or jointly, for the death of Mohbad on 12 September 2023. In addressing the later components of these questions, due investigative actions were focused on the allegations of possible complicity in the death of Mohbad by Abdulaziz Adesina, aka Naira Marley, and Samson Erifolami Balogun, aka Sam Larry, who both were widely alleged in the social media of conspiring to serially bully and assault the deceased in his lifetime. It also focuses on allegations on the social media that the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency could be complicit in his death, following a viral video in which the late singer raised the narrative of his experience while in custody of the agency prior to his death. The intent of this component of the investigation is to establish if there is any evidential proof to circumstantially or directly link the allegations against Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and NDLA to the eventual death of Mohbad on 12 September 2023. Police investigative actions. Following the inauguration of the special investigation team, detectives have undertaken the following actions and covered the underlisted investigative grounds. 1. Identification and interview of vital witnesses. As of today, a total of 26 vital witnesses, including the complainant, have so far been identified and interviewed, and statements recorded by detectives from them in aid of the investigations. These include the following. Mr. Aloba Joseph Oluwabamiwo, the father of the deceased. Mrs. Abosede Aloba, mother of the deceased. Mrs. Kolawole Kemi Bose, deceased sister. Miss Aloba Blessing Oluwashewu, deceased sister. Mr. Aloba Adura Beni Shedrack, deceased brother. Mrs. Cynthia Adebanjo, deceased wife. Ms. Sheyi Awonuga, deceased manager. Ms. Adeyemo Oluwatife, aka Darosha, deceased personal assistant. Mr. Ajishegiri Sultan Ayobami, deceased DJ. Olarewaju Idris Adedoja, deceased personal photographer. Mr. Idris Busari, deceased friend. Aderinto Ademola, aka Ade West, deceased friend. Mr. Adeyemi Olamide, deceased friend. Oladapo Oreoluwa, aka Lifestyle, deceased friend. Adesoya Adebiyi Dolapo, aka Ajay Singh, deceased friend. Fidelis Esabon is the driver to the Prado Jeep that the deceased hired to attend the concert in Ikorodu on 10 September 23, and in an attempt to punch Ibrahim during their physical brawl, Mohbad hit and broke the rear side glass, causing him injury on his right hand. For those of you that would be interested, can look at the picture. That's a picture of the vehicle, the damage that led to the injury.
Hey. How many of you want to watch the picture? That is a picture right there. Those of you who just joined Mohbad case that said you have not seen evidence. So why can't you show us the car, the Jeep? You did not take camera to go there and show us. Eh? Now you are showing us paper. Something that is in 2D. Eh? Eh? Everybody tap on the screen, Jared. Naira Marley is not coming out today. If you're waiting for Naira Marley, let me check again. I'm not sure Naira Marley is coming out today. They just want to see, maybe they want to drop new music, and so they want you to be ready. They want to promote the new music, something like that. You know, this kind of thing. And you see, people might not even watch the music. Now, if you go drop music, you know, can't talk about Mohbad case. They are trying to use, as in, they're trying to always take advantage. You know, Mohbad stuff is very powerful outside today. Mohbad matter still strong. So they can't try on whether or not don't forget the case. Make that pussy drip.
On Mohbad. Okay, you can circulate. Mr. Soso Soberekon is the show promoter who invited Mohbad to perform at Ikorodu to promote his product, the General Bitters, on the night of 10 September 23, where the fight that led to the injury and subsequent chains of events started from. He has given detailed statements. Mr. Omoni Temidayo Raphael, aka Zlatan, he was one of the musicians that performed at the same event in Ikorodu on that night. Engineer Chinaka Jesse is the deceased neighbor whose vehicle was used to rush him to the hospital when he became unconscious. Dr. Olushola Joshua is the medical director of Kuramed Hospital in Lekki, Lagos, where the deceased was taken to and declared as confirmed as brought in dead on 12th September 2023. Dr. Deke Deborah Oluwatosin is the medical director who was on duty, and he was one that certified the deceased dead on the day he was brought in at about 15-20 hours. Ms. Fajulube Semitope, Ms. Abbas Aminat Abiola, and Mr. Oluwajobi Emmanuel. They are all staff of Kuramed Hospital who also witnessed when he was brought in dead. Dr. Owala Chigoze is the director and the CMD of Perez Medical Care in Lekki. When they took him to the first hospital, the Kuramed, and he was certified dead, his family members and friends that took him there were not convinced. So they took the body from there again to Perez Hospital, where he was recertified as dead. Then Dr. Temitope Maxine Olumuyiwa, he is the medical director of Cornerstone Hospital, Akute, Ogun State, where the principal suspect, Feisayo Ogedengbe, claimed to have been trained as an auxiliary nurse. The written testimonies of the witnesses are likely of high evidential value, and they have aided in establishing
the written testimony. Let us hear that place again, guys. Look at where they depended their investigation on. This is where our police depended their investigation on, the written statement. Let's hear.
Feisayo Ogedengbe claimed to have been trained as an auxiliary nurse. The written testimonies of the witnesses are likely of high evidential value. And
the written statement of the witnesses, all of them, they call them witnesses, right? Police call all of them in that as witnesses in the kind of the written statement of the witnesses is high evidential value. Wait, let us. I want to hear that is English.
Ogedengbe claimed to have been trained as an auxiliary nurse. The written testimonies of the witnesses are likely of high evidential value.
Are largely of high evidential value. The written testimonies of the witnesses are largely of high evidential value. Let's just take that place back so that you can know where their evidence is coming from, not forensic. It was what was written that they use.
To have been trained as an auxiliary nurse. The written testimonies of the witnesses are likely of high evidential value.
Are largely of high evidential value. The written testimonies of the witnesses are largely of high evidential value. Wow. Okay.
And they have aided in establishing the witnesses are likely of high evidential value. And they have aided in establishing the sequence of events leading to the death of Mohbad, the identification of the suspects, and the roles each played. They have also aided in gaining a clearer insight into the allegations of assaults and bullying leveled against Sam Larry and Naira Marley.
So it was the written testimony of the witnesses that aided the police in knowing which suspects to go after and knowing who bullied or did not bully Mohbad. You see that there's an energy, there's a vibe in this thing. It's a different vibe when we all listen to this thing together. It's a different vibe when you listen to it by yourself. Can you see that you are getting some clarity as you are playing this thing? Maybe we'll be doing this to all of these videos and maybe we'll get more clarity because these guys cannot get away with this nonsense. I mean, tomorrow when I come live, I want to dissect that Iyabo. You see, I have not analyzed Iyabo and maybe the groups or whatever. Maybe I will have time for it tomorrow. I want to see something. Right? I have been able to read Naira Marley today. I I used to think it's like people say many things about people. I used to think Namal is that kind of person. But I'm thinking I'm just seeing Namal like as just one gentle guy that doesn't even know much. He doesn't know what's going on. Maybe he's pretending because he just can't cope the situation right now. I don't know. But let's see what's up. I goes.
Suspects. 5 suspects have so far been identified, arrested, and detained and interrogated on their alleged roles in the sequence of events that led to the death of the singer. The summary is as follows. Ms. Feyi Sayo Ogedembe is the auxiliary nurse who was contacted and invited by Yobami Sadiq, aka Spending, a friend of Mohbad, on 11 September 2023 to treat the singer at the deceased residence in Lekki. She eventually came on Tuesday, 12 September 2023 and administered 3 different injections, which are believed to have occasioned the chain of reactions that directly resulted in the eventual death of the singer.
Want to make pro videos without filming or editing? Meet Kivix, an AI video tool that turns your ideas into full.
She is the principal suspect in the death of Mohbad. She acknowledged that it was the injections that she administered on the deceased that triggered the reactions which eventually led to Mohbad's death. Other expert opinions and witnesses' statements corroborated her admittance. Her actions of administering doses of tetanus toxoid, paracetamol, intravenous, and ceftriaxone injection, which was also administered intravenous on Mohbad at his residence, that's Mohbad's residence.
But honestly speaking, an antibiotic is given intravenously. How? I think I was told you have to give it intramuscularly. You give it intravenously? How is that possible? You give it in the bone or somewhere in the arm, yeah. Mostly in the bone. Don't put it in the veins. We go.
12 September 2023 immediately triggered the reactions, including vomiting, goosebumps, and convulsion that eventually resulted in the singer's death. This criminal liability is further heightened, granted the evidential fact that as an auxiliary nurse, she is not qualified to administer such medications or function as a qualified nurse. She also did this in a non-clinical environment and in a professionally negligent manner that negated standard medical protocols. 2. Mr. Ayobami Sadiq, aka Spending. Sadiq is a friend to Mohbad who invited the auxiliary nurse to treat the deceased. He's been suspected of conspiracy in the death of the singer. His action in inviting a person known to him as an auxiliary nurse to attend to the deceased under a non-clinical setting occasioned Mohbad's death. He's being held for conspiracy to commit felony.
Spending. Can you hear that? You are being held for conspiracy to commit felony. That's serious crime. Felony means, let me use the opportunity to teach you guys because this is what I always do here. Jail term can be divided into 3, right? If they sentence you to more than 3 years imprisonment, we can say you have committed a very serious crime. Serious crime is what is called felony. Any crime that will amount to 3 years and above, in law, we call it a felony. Any crime that can lead you to more than 3 years imprisonment is a felony offense. That is a serious crime. Felony means it's a serious crime. 3 years and above is a serious crime. Now, any crime that is 3 years, because the crimes are specified in the crime book, the book of law, that okay, anybody that commits this crime, maximum sentencing you can get is not more than 3 years. Like most threat of life, all this threat of life, all these bullies, okay, defamation, most of them, they are misdemeanor. Misdemeanor means any crime that you committed that no judge can sentence you more than 3 years imprisonment, but more than 6 months imprisonment. So misdemeanor is between 3 years, 6 months and 3 years. While we also have the one that is called simple, right? We have simple, we have misdemeanor, and we have felony. Simple is a jail sentence that cannot take you to more than 6 months imprisonment. For example, I think the one that was given to Bobrisky, I think so, cannot take more than 6 months. So they are specified.
Ibrahim Oluwatosin.
So the case of spending, when they say conspiracy to commit felony, they are talking about felony or felonious offense, a serious crime. If they can prove it, spending may be in trouble.
Owodoni, aka Prime Boy. He's a childhood friend of Mohbad. He attended the show at Ikorodu in Mohbad's company on 10 September 2023. At the end of the show, Mohbad and Ibrahim were engaged in a violent fight, during which Mohbad was injured. The management of the injury subsequently resulted in his death. So he's being treated as a suspect. Samson Balogun Eletu, aka Sam Larry, is a suspect who was arrested on allegation of being complicit in the death, as well as in relation to the videos that have gone viral about bullying.
What you don't know, you don't know.
Which in some quarters we believe perhaps.
Guys, don't forget, what brought us here, we are going back to Namali Sam Larry. What brought us here is Namali Sam Larry, we are going back there. It's because Namali Sam Larry, instead of him to say he's innocent, he didn't do anything, he's saying that let's wait for police investigation. It's like he's not sure. Namali is not sure whether he has in hand, whether he bullied Mohbad. It's not sure. He's waiting for police to come and tell him. So now police have told us, police said you have a hand in Mohbad's, in bullying Mohbad. Eh? So now Namali, what do you want to say? Because we are coming back to you. Let's finish this one. We are coming back to that video of Namali that I was playing.
Has had any link with his eventual death. He was in the death as Samson Balogun Eletu, aka Sam Larry, is a suspect who was arrested on allegation of being complicit in the death, as well as in relation to the videos that have gone viral about bullying and assault, which in some quarters we believe perhaps had any link with his eventual death. He was arrested, he's still in detention. Abdulaziz Fashola, aka Naira Marley, was also arrested and is still currently in detention for similar allegations. Other actions that have been undertaken by the Special Investigation Team include exhumation, autopsy, and toxicology tests, which were undertaken on 21st September 2023. The results of the autopsy and the toxicology tests are being awaited. Investigation letters were also dispatched officially to National Drug and Law Enforcement Agency with a view to getting their official representations on the allegations raised in one of the videos by the deceased about his experience when he was arrested. We also forwarded investigation letters to Nigeria Medical Association, the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria, with a view to getting their expert opinion on the conduct and processes of the principal suspect, the auxiliary nurse, in attending to Mohbad. Letters were also dispatched to the CMD Cornerstone Hospital, Akute, Ogun State, to clarify the role of the hospital in the training of the principal suspects. And from the inquiries, we discovered that she's not just an auxiliary nurse. Currently, she has no job, so she operates from home to attend to anybody. So she's a quack, by our own definition, who is a freelancer. Letters were also dispatched to Nigeria Immigration Service with a view to confirming the travel history of some of the suspects, particularly Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Investigation was extended also to CMD Kuramed Hospital and the CMD Perez Hospital, where the lead singer was taken to as brought in dead. Statements were recorded from them and their staff. Crime scene visits. Detectives have also visited the residence of the deceased at Lekki. The intention was to review the CCTV footage in the house. Unfortunately, the CCTV was out of order. It's not been functional even before this incident. However, the visits led to the recovery of remnants of drugs and injections and other test kits administered by the auxiliary nurse, including 1 tetanus toxoid injection, 3 used syringes, 2 used syringes filled with suspected medicine content, 1 packet of cetrazone solution, procaine penicillin injection, empty broken pack of diclofenac injection, paracetamol diluted with water, water for injection, 6 hand gloves, 1 bandage, 1 plaster, and 1 iodine solution. Also separately recovered is the mobile phone of the deceased. All have been registered as exhibits.
Please, allow me.
We also visited, the investigation team also visited Kuramed Hospital, Perez Hospital, Chandelier Nightclub, VI, which represents one of the scenes where the deceased in the viral video was assaulted at the Elegushi Beach also. Medical opinion. In addition, as part of investigative efforts that are aimed at obtaining expert opinion in the likely cause of death of Mohbad through a professional review of the actions of auxiliary nurse Felisayo Ogedengbe, the principal suspect. On 26 September 2023, a team of medical doctors, pharmacists, and nurses drawn from the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria, Nigeria Medical Association, and the Nigeria Police Force Medical Services jointly interviewed the auxiliary nurse. A detailed report, which is being utilized as an expert opinion and critical evidence of high prosecutorial value, has been submitted. It specifically identifies some illegal acts and professional negligence in the manner the drugs were administered on the deceased by the principal suspects. The report also confirmed that as an auxiliary nurse, Ms. Feisayo does not have the competence, knowledge, brief, or certification to diagnose, prescribe, or administer drugs and injections on patients, as she was supposed to work under the directives and supervision of a qualified medical doctor or nurse while on duty. The report also strongly projected that there is a link between the medical negligence of auxiliary nurse Feisayo Ogedengbe and the death of Mohbad. Sequence of events directly accounting for the death of Mohbad. Based on investigation, this represent the sequence of events that eventually culminated in his death. On 10th September 2023, Ireoluwa Oladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad, attended a musical concert at Ikorodu Town Hall at about 21:00 hours on the invitation of one Soso Soberekon to promote the General Bitters beverages, which is marketing. Mohbad arrived at the venue of the event at about 19:00 hours in company of his wife, Mrs. Cynthia Omowumi Adebanjo, and their 5-month-old baby. His childhood friend, Ibrahim Oluwatosin Owodunni Prime Boy, and Mohbad's personal assistant, Adeyemo Boluwatife, alias Darosa, all of whom were in the Prado Jeep, which was hired by Mohbad for the event and driven by Felix Esambo. Others that accompany Mohbad in separate vehicles include Ayobami Sadiq Spending, Adura Abedni Shedrack Adoba, who is the younger brother of Mohbad, Adisegiri Sultan Ayobami, Mohbad's DJ, Aderinto Fawaz Ademola Adewest, Mohbad's friend, and Olanriwaji Idris Adedoja, alias OG, his photographer. Other musical acts that performed along with Mohbad at the show included Zlatan, Shehu Kuti, and DJ Fokati. At the end of his performance at about 23:00 hours, as he made to exit the venue with his entourage, he discovered that his vehicle had been blocked by other vehicles, while some of his fans and area boys also moved in. Mohbad, who from witnesses' evidence was said to be tipsy and hyperactive, became infuriated, and as he attempted to come down to clear the road, Ibrahim, his friend, prevailed on him not to do so for his personal safety. This further infuriated Mohbad, and it eventually degenerated into a hot argument between the two of them and physical fights. In the course of an attempt by Mohbad to hit Ibrahim with a blow, Mohbad missed him and smashed his hand against the window of their Prado Jeep, causing him an injury on his forehand, and he bled.
So you plan to study abroad? Speaking of school applications, you could just go with the Duolingo English test. The best part...
Profusely. Eventually, the situation was brought under control, and they all departed for the Lekki residence of Mohbad, excluding Ibrahim. Upon arrival at home at about 02:00 hours of 11th September 2023, Mohbad refused to go to the hospital to treat his injury, despite persistent persuasion by his wife, staffs, and friends, including the Prado Jeep driver, whose vehicle was damaged. Later in the day, the injured hand, which was still bleeding.
I don't understand. Driver was convincing Mohbad to go to the hospital. Driver that said that there's no fuel in his car. Driver, what did you see that you were telling Mohbad to go to hospital? If I carry this arm up, driver, if I wipe you, you tell Mohbad me go hospital. You, driver, I never know.
On the second day, started getting swollen, causing Mohbad unbearable pains.
Is the injury? You may also pass it on.
How it got swollen by the second day. So at this point, his friend Ayobami Sadiq Spending, who noticed the increasing pains, further insisted that he must go to...
So the wife no notice increasing pain. Now friend now they notice increasing pain. May God save us from women. Some certain women shall.
The the hospital for treatment. Mohbad still resisted and opted to call his personal nurse, identified as Nurse Fumi, who unfortunately was not available. At this point, Ayobami Sodiq Spending offered to call his own nurse to attend to Mohbad. That nurse turned out to be the auxiliary nurse, Ms. Feisayo Ogedengbe, a suggestion that Mohbad consented to. When Ms. Feisayo was contacted at about 14:30 hours on Monday, 11 September 2023, she was unavailable but promised to come the following day, being Tuesday, 12 September 2023. Ahead of her arrival, she requested that a picture of the swollen hand stroke injury area be videoed and snapped and sent to her for assessment to guide on the medication to come along with. This was eventually done. At about 14:35 hours on 12 September 2023, Ms. Feisha eventually arrived armed with one pack of cetrazone injection, one vial paracetamol injection, tetanus toxoid injection, one vial procaine penicillin injection, 7 ampoules of IM diclofenac, tincture iodine, several needles and syringes. Ms. Fesayo administered the tetanus toxoid on the arm of Mohbad and gave both the paracetamol and cetrazone injection intravenously. Immediately, the cetrazone injection was administered. Ms. Fesayo confirmed that Mohbad started vomiting, while goose pimples appeared on his face and all over his body. At this point, it dawned on Ms. Fesayo that Mohbad was reacting to the administered medications. She consequently ran out to procure hydro and nizafene infusion. While at the pharmacy in the locality, she got a call that Mohbad had started convulsing. Eventually, Cynthia Omoduni Adebanjo, Adura Abeni Shedrack Aloba, Olanrewaju Idris Adedoja, Aide Habib Ido Daramola, Aderinto Fawaz, and Ms. Feisayo rushed him to the hospital in the vehicle of Engineer Chinaka Jesse, their neighbor. Unfortunately, he was pronounced dead on arrival at Kurabed Hospital.
All right.
My name is.
The video was done in 2 portions. One of them was one of the video was 29. One of the video was 29 minutes, and the other was 34 minutes. So the first part 29, we've listened to it. I'm not going to continue the second part. I wanted to finish the Namali Sam Laring, but I just remember right now tomorrow morning I'm very busy. Okay, so tomorrow morning I'm very busy. About afternoon or noon, yes, I should be coming out. I'm going to go offline now, and yes, so that I can have a lot of energy. It's not easy. I put in a lot of things to make this work, right? Because I have to be around. I'm not going to let some nonchalant children, some kids' children, Grexy, Moyiwa, Confi, Brookie, just all these small children, right? When I look at them, they don't even know when I enter social media. They are still baby feeding themselves. All these children, they don't even know how far somebody know how to do this thing. Anyway, I'm going to be here, like I said. I will be here to see that they get crumbled unless they change their way and they do the right thing. Otherwise, I have been here when the inquest ended. I have been here when the fake DNA, they went to do it. It ended. Now they said they want to go and do it in America, which I'm waiting. I was here for toxicology for autopsy. I was here when Berekete came and go, when Odumosu came and go. Now another challenge. Okay, let's wait and see. We're waiting, want to see what they've got new. But because I'm speaking every day, guys, you don't have stress. Don't just look at them and laugh and left. They are not deserving themselves. Their mouth will not give Mohbad justice. Their mouth will only put them in a big trouble, like I've always been saying. I don't know why some of you bother yourself with these people. I don't know why. I'll start disrespecting some of you. I swear to Almighty God. And when I see Susie tomorrow, when I come, someone should remind me. I need to ask her some questions. right? I need to ask that woman called Susan Empire some questions. When I come tomorrow, somebody should remind me whenever you see her around here. Like, I mean, I don't know what's going on. You know, Mohbad case is very good because it helps people to see how human beings can be. I like to know people. When I know people of what they are capable of, it's from my own guide. I don't like to give people respect who doesn't deserve it. Like, I mean, me, I'm very good on my own. You know, I'm very good on my own. I've shown that I'm resilient. I've shown that I can stand here. I can be here. I can do. In fact, I can go anyhow I want to go, unless anybody is blind, right? That will be say is confused, doesn't know what's up. Hey, we are still in here. We're gonna make sure that the rightful thing is done. There's not gonna be anybody that's gonna intimidate anybody. No, unless whoever does the right thing. And the moment they start doing the right thing, we will see result. If we don't see result, we will condemn them because they are only looking for social media relevance. They will go and do small petition. They will come and shout, we are petition now. No, bro. Go and investigate this case and bring out evidence like VDM is doing. If you don't have, go hide your face, Baba Mohbad and his stupid gangs. Stop abusing people and stop embarrassing people. If that is the way you want to go, if that is what just for you, we are gonna do it. And Baba Mohbad now will go to give bass boosts. Now Joseph Aloba now will go to as soon as the gangs, because now it is clearly two sides. Baba Mohbad has WhatsApp group, and most of you are there. You are coming here to abuse us. Then we're gonna answer you. We'll answer your group leader. All of you guys together on the march. No go better for the nation. Anyway, Papariano, 19.5 FM, like I've always been saying, be peaceful, be lovely. God is sweet. Those who are peaceful, who are lovely, and who speaks the truth, say the truth every time. They don't let anybody intimidate you. It's my truth that kept me going. A lot of them don't like me, but hey, the truth I'm bringing to the table, they can't contest it. They are only lying to themselves, saying, wait, Papariano will crumble today. Wait, tomorrow, it's last we catch up to him. Wait, they keep waiting for nothing, because this is who I am. I am not more than this. If you're waiting to see something else, you're not waiting for a very long time. But me too, I am waiting. Maybe I have a different personality, I don't know. This truth that I'm saying, Sha, is what my parents to teach me. It's what I know. And I'll keep putting it out there. You like, you hear, like, you know, hear. I go there. Put off for your head. Mama, get lost. Anyway, see you guys later on. I'm going to be back when I finish my project tomorrow morning. Afternoon, expect me when I have the chance. I'm going to